struck 12, the air stood still. Your suitcase brushed the windowsill. No one spoke, the crowd just swayed like shadows that had overstayed. Your ticket crumpled in your hand. I smiled too calm to understand. They called your train, I watched you rise. No tears, just silence in my eyes. You didn't bow, you didn't wave, just turned your back, already brave. I took one step, then froze in place, afraid to see your leaving face. The lights above began to hum, the iron wheels prepared to run. And just like that, the doors were closed. No final words, no scented rose. Last train from Ueno, you were gone. A blur of lights that moved along. You never said how long you'd stay. Just someday soon, then pulled away. And as the rails began to moan, I stood beneath that platform tone, with hands too slow and heart too fast. The kind of love not meant to last. The stars looked on but didn't shine. The vending lights no longer mine. I heard your voice in every wheel. Not what you said, but what I feel. Some people leave with storms and flames, but you left without a name. Just empty seats and neon blue and platform dust where I met you. Last train from Ueno took you far beyond the reach of who we are. I kept the coins, the map you drew, the lunch we shared, the sky so blue. And every night when sirens cry, I still look up and wonder why the train moved on, but not my chest. Your name still beats inside my vest. I miss the train, but not the ache. The shop still smells of mint and steam, where blades reflect our quiet dream. 2 chairs, 1 fan, a tiny bell, where we once laughed and whispered well. You liked it short behind the ears. You smiled through trims, I hid my fears. Now I just nod and take my seat, while ghost of you stands incomplete. The barber asks the usual. I say of course, though I feel dull. His scissors snip the radio plays a song you hummed on certain days. I see your coat in someone's shade. I glance too quick, then curse the blade. Hair falls like snow that doesn't stay. Like you, it melts and drifts away. The barber still knows your name, still laughs the same, still plays our game. He asks me when you might drop by. I smile and say, perhaps July. But July passed, so did the fall. The winter came, I missed your call. Yet still I come like I'm the same. The barber still knows your name. I swore I'd leave, I swore I'd change. But grief is quiet, grief is strange. It hides in tiles and combs and floors, in creaking stools and sliding doors. They swept your hair but left your trace, a silence in your mirror space. And though you're far, perhaps unknown, I sit here just to feel less alone. The barber cuts, the minutes fade, like all the plans we never made. I don't need style, I don't need flair, just half an hour of you still there. And when I leave, he waves the same, still smiling as he says your name. It's silly, soft, and quite mundane, but that's how you still remain. He asks for two. I pay for one. Every morning, 8 o'clock, you stepped outside in robe and socks, a cloth in hand so soft, so white. You pinned it up, it caught the light. I watched behind the window glass, pretending I just let time pass. But truth be told, that simple thread tied me to words I never said. Some days it danced, some days it hung, a silent song that never sung. The pink one meant your cheeks were bright, the blue ones came on colder nights. And though we spoke not once or twice, you smiled at birds and that sufficed. I lived in hush just 2 floors high, below your linen in the sky. But one day came, no door, no sound, no cloth, no breeze, no skyward bound. The line stayed bare for weeks and weeks, no morning steps, no balcony creaks. And now I sip my tea alone, staring at a threadbare zone. Your handkerchiefs no longer fly, and yet they haunt my patch of sky. Did you move out? Did someone call? Did life shift rooms behind that wall? I never knew, I never dared to ask the sky where you had fared. Still I hang dreams in perfect rows, like how you did with silken throws. But no one leans on that rail now, just rusted clips and silent vows. The balcony without just metal bars and colder air. And though we lived like strangers do, the sky felt warm when it held you. If someday towels fly again or socks return to morning wind, I'll nod and smile, no words to give, just glad to see you softly but still I wait. The curtain rose, your voice took flight. 1,000 stars lit up the night. In crimson dress with fragile grace, you sang like silence had a face. I sat alone in row 15, my heart backstage in every scene. You never saw, you never knew, but every song was mine from you. They said the show would close in spring, that nothing lasts, not even wings. But I still came each Thursday rain to hear your joy outshine the pain. You bowed so deep at every end, not knowing hearts you used to mend. Your spotlight faded far too soon, but still it glows beneath the moon. Stage lights never fade for me, those seats are bare and tickets free. You left the stage, the world moved on, but in this seat you sing your song. No script remains, no final line, but every echo still feels mine. You may forget, but I have stayed for stage lights never fade. I walk past posters torn by years and whispered praise no longer hears. The usher's gone, the lobby still, but I come back and always will. I sit where velvet used to gleam and close my eyes to let you dream. Your voice returns, a soft parade of ghosted love in golden shade. Stage lights never dim for hearts that once lit up your smallest parts. Though no one claps and curtains close, this love still stands in silent rows. So if you pass this empty hall and feel a chill against the wall, no one so waits beyond the blade where stage lights never fade. The clock turns past a sleepless 2, and still my hands remember you. I dial the line, though years have passed, just to let the silence last. No tone, no voice, no static hum, just distance wrapped in dial numb. I don't expect a breath, a name, just ghosts that echo all the same. You said don't call, then left the town, but every night I break that vow. The phone still lives behind the chair, a shrine to what we used to share. Some nights I speak, some nights I don't. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I won't. The line just rings into the blue, a prayer for no one, just for you. Midnight night ringing, no one there, just me and ghosts and stale air. Your number glows like candlelight, unanswered, soft and never right. I press my ear against the tone and hear the way you said alone. You're gone, I know, and yet I care. For midnight rings to no one there. Sleep and clocks tick on, but I still hold this telephone like some old vow with fraying threads, still warm from things we left unsaid. It's foolish, yes, but so was love, a whisper caught and pushed above. And so I dial night after night to feel your silence wrapped in light. Midnight eye ringing echoes low, a lullaby for letting go. You won't return, you can't be near, but still I call to feel you here. And when the tone begins to fade, I cradle it like serenade, a phone, a hope, a weightless prayer. Midnight ringing, no one there. Line goes dead, I breathe instead. You always came at 10:30. The laundromat was ours back then. 2 dryers hung fluorescent light. We met in folding cloth and night. You wore a coat with missing thread. I always brought my books unread. We didn't flirt, we didn't chase, just talked in quiet, tired space. Your shirts would spin my entangled clothes. We shared the same soft scent of rose. Sometimes we'd stay till dawn's first gray, not lovers, not just friends per se. Then one night you simply ceased. No call, no coat, no drying fleece. The radio still plays your song, but even that feels far too long. Spin cycle memories won't slow down. They whirl like ghosts in cotton gowns. I fold the sheets you never wore. Still wait to hear your steps once more. Each sock I match a quiet ache. Each fabric touch a past mistake. You're gone, I know, but still I stay. The rinse repeats your getaway. The clerk has changed, the clocks run fast, but this old place still holds the past. The chairs still squeak, the coins still cling, and in my chest your silence rings. I watch the door, though I don't hope. The window fogs like loss and soap. Some love leaves notes or fights or tears, ours left behind, just unpaid years. Spin cycle plays our sweet refrain, a quiet beat of tender pain. You never said why you withdrew, but every shirt still smells like you. So if someday you wander near and seek a place where hearts feel clear, the dryer's hum, I'm still right there in spin cycle and midnight. You like the seat by window pane where morning trains would blur the rain. A latte small, no sugar stirred. You sipped in silence, said few words. I'd come at 10, you'd wave me in, your scarf still damp, your shy old grin. We spoke of clouds, not dreams too far, but every sip you raised the bar. The staff knew well your gentle nod. You never stayed past 12 o'clock, and though you smiled clung. Your hands would shake when phones had rung. Then one spring day you disappeared. No reason left, no note, no fear, just coffee brewed, but no one came except the steam that said your name. Star asks if you'll return. I smile like steam and let it burn. Your lipstick mark on cup has dried, but in this seat your warmth still. I used to count the stairs you climbed each evening sharp at 9:30. Your light would blink, then softly glow. A beacon in the world below. The curtains swayed like whispered calls. A shadow danced along the wall. I never knocked, I never knew that in that way I'll let you care. The third flight is something soft and real is gone. A single ball once lit my doubt. Now every hope has flickered out. His head. She moved last week, was all he said. No note, no box, no last goodbye. Just one last star in my night sky. Same, but none respond when I say your name. I count the steps, but not for you, just to pretend the sky is still blue. Third floor windows cold and bare, no curtain waves, no midnight stare. And though the building still stands tall, your light once made it home to fall. So if you dream wherever far, know someone waits beneath your star. And should you switch it on someday, I'll be right here where shadows stay. Each day the rain, and still I sit where a bench that creaks, a sky half gray. I write words I couldn't say. The train arrives and pulls away, just like you did one April day. Since then I write and never send these letters meant to never end. of how you tied them with such care, of noodles shared beneath the rain, and how your silence knew my pain. The ink runs thin, but still I try, though every phrase is just goodbye. I fold the page, but never seal, as if unread you'd feel it real. Letters at platform 9 unsent, like tickets torn or time misspent. They wait on laps, not opposed. Each line a sigh, each word a ghost. Conductors pass, they never see that you still sit across from me. Though all that's left are tracks and steam, these letters keep alive the dream. A girl once asked you, waiting, sir. I smiled and said, for someone's blur. She laughed and left with eyes too kind, while I wrote one more, never mind. No one replies, no mail comes back, but in these pages you're intact. Not who you were, but who I knew. The paper holds what time withdrew. Letters at platform 9 remain, where hopes are written, not explained. I never mail a single line, but still you live in every sign. So if one day your train returns and someone waits with hands that burn, no love was here in ink and line at platform 9. We used to meet where sidewalks cross, beside the stall with drinks and moss. You liked the can with bitter taste. I always bought one just in haste. We never kissed but shared a sip, two strangers bound by fingertips. A coin, a clink, the drink came slow, and time stood still in neon glow. The summer heat, the winter chill, that humming box stood quiet still. And when you left one autumn night, it blinked, sold out, no cause, no fight. I still return, same time, same street, drop coins where once we used to meet. The can drops down, but not your eyes, just steam and rust and old goodbyes. The coffee vending machine still stands, with buttons worn by hopeful hands. But every drink now tastes the same, like silence whispered through your name. I press the light you used to choose, but all it gives me now is blues. A memory brewed in metal skin, of nights you warmed my world within. No one would know this is our place, a lonely booth, no trace, no face. But if you ever passed again, you'd see your ghost beside the train. A can of warmth, a sound so small, yet it once held our all in all. Now I drink slow, not for caffeine, but just to taste what might have been. The coffee vending hums at night, a faithful friend beneath the light. And though it never calls your name, I still come back and play the same. So if you see a drink half gone, left quietly by dusk or dawn, it might be mine or ours unseen, at midnight's hum of a machine. I didn't mean to say it then. Your name just slipped between the wind. It hung like dust upon the light, then disappeared into the night. You didn't flinch, you didn't smile, just looked away for quite a while. We drank our tea like it was rain, and never spoke that word again. The last time I said your name, it felt too soft, it felt the same, like pages turning without sound, like footsteps fading underground. I wonder now if you recall ceiling caught it all. One name, one breath, one quiet sigh, and then the rest was just goodbye. Silence where your voice once cried, and since that day I speak in rain. I walked by that street today, not on purpose, just that way. The bookstore's gone, the cafe too, but in the glass I still saw you. A scarf like yours was in the wind, and for a breath I leaned within. But time it laughed, then turned the page and left me standing at our stage. Street today, where autumn always chose to stay. No one called, no echo came, but still the air remembered names. They paved the cracks we used to skip. The lamplight lost its amber drip, yet something in the silence said, you once were here, though love has fled. Street today, and nothing asked for me to stay, but in my chest a gentle ache for all the steps we didn't take, and so I turned You were my small and steady light, not fireworks, not neon signs, just quiet warmth through window blinds. When I was cold, you didn't speak, just made the silence feel less bleak. A single lamp, a woolen sleeve, the kind of love that doesn't leave. You were my small light in the dark, a single glow, a gentle spark, not meant to blind, just meant to stay, then softly flicker, fade away. And though you're gone, the room still holds the tone your silence used to mold. No shadows now, no fear of night, just memory lit in amber light. You were my small light all those years. You warmed my hands, you cooled my fears. I still sit near the spot you shone, long after all your light is gone. So when I close my eyes to sleep, you're there, just dim, but still you keep. You sat beside me every day. We share the sun, the shade, the way. But never once did voices bloom. We left our feelings in the room. You looked, I looked, and then looked down. We let the silence wear the crown. A smile, a nod, a softer air, and all we were just stayed right there. This is the love we never said. It lived between the words instead. No promises, no brave regret, just something real we both forget. I pass you now, and we just nod like strangers blessed by something odd. But deep inside, I still replay the things we didn't let love say. and still you are the one unread. I wrote your name so carefully, folded the words where none could see, each line a truth I meant to share, but fear was stronger than the air. I sealed it once, then sealed it twice. The ink had dried, but not my mind. It sat beneath my window light, unread but keeping me at night. This is the letter I never sent, a love confined, a life unspent. No stamp, no street, no final day, just words too fragile to convey. And in that letter still remains the way you smile through summer rain. But pages age and I pretend that love unread will never end. So here it stays, not torn, not penned, the letter I could never send. And though you'll never know it came, it held your name. It held your name. I passed that bench again today, the one near where the children play. The paint had peeled, the wood was worn, but memories there are never torn. Your coffee cup, your quiet smile, the way you stayed for just a while. We didn't say what we both knew, that time would pull me far from you. It's just a seed where we once sat. A moment paused and that was that. But every time I walk that lane, I feel your presence in the The seasons change, the past days hid, but in that spot so small, so true, I still sit down and talk to you. Yes, just a seed where we once sat. No one remembers it but that. Yet in my chest it's carved so deep, the place where love was once asleep. I pass it slow, but never speak. The streets were still and soft with snow. A light in you began to glow. Your laugh for warmth my hands would seek, a sunrise I could never keep. You talk of dreams in broken French, the cafes near the wooden bench. I sipped your words like morning tea, too sweet, too warm, too far from me. You were my morning in Tokyo, a quiet light the cold didn't know. You rose then left just like the day, and I remained in dust of gray. I still walk by that rising sun, though years have passed and trains have run. No one believes I saw it shine, but you were once completely mine. Yes, you were morning, soft and slow, a warmth that only I could know. But dawn fades fast and leaves no trace, except this ache I can't replace. You were my life. That didn't stay. I stood alone at platform 5. The midnight air was still alive. Your voice was soft, your hands were cold, but I already knew you'd never hold. The station lights began to fade. Our promises were gently made. You didn't cry, and neither did I. We just let silence say goodbye. On the last train from Tokyo, I left the words I couldn't show. Your shadow waved, then slipped from view, and all I kept was not having you. The windows blurred the city side, and memories hum deep inside. Though miles in time may come between, that night still plays like a movie scene. On the last train from Tokyo, the tracks still sing of long ago. And in each town I wander through, there's always something that feels like you. Your name, left with the sound of steel and blue. Shared that umbrella in Shibuya rain, a crooked frame, but we didn't complain. The drops came through, but you just laughed. A love so brief, yet built to last. We ran through puddles, boots untied, The rain grew loud and you grew quiet. That broken umbrella still holds our scene. Two fools in love, caught in between. It bent, it swayed, but never tore. Like us, just lasting a little more. Now it hangs by my old back door. Rust on the ribs, drops on the floor. I never fixed it, never tried. Like love I let just slip and die. That broken umbrella knew our skies and all the unsaid last goodbyes. If I could mend what slipped away, or do you still leave on a rainy day?